Good afternoon, Gibson City United Methodist Church. I'm Susan Schultz, your Facebook page administrator, here with day 25 of our Advent Chrismons. Let me get the pop-ups out. There we go. Today we have a very well-known symbol. It is the manger. The manger symbolizes the manger in which Mary placed the baby Jesus. We find this in Luke 2, chapter 2, verse 7, where she placed him in the manger. And I think that often we think about what we think about when we see the manger is we're reminded of the humble beginnings of Jesus' walk on earth. Something else that it can represent is that because a manger is a feeding trough, that this has a symbolism of Jesus Christ feeding us. As he said himself, he is that I am the bread of life. And we know that if we come to Jesus, we can be filled. And that in fact, coming to Christ is the only way that we can be fulfilled. And we also remember how Jesus said to take and eat during the Lord's Supper. Hi Shirley, nice to have you with us, or with me. And nice that I can say hello during the actual live event. There is another thought as to how Luke might have meant something in the writing of that verse, that there might be another dimension to the threefold rhythm of the description. Because in Luke 2:7, Luke writes that the baby was Mary wrapped him in cloth strips. Sorry. So she wrapped him in cloth strips, placed him in the manger because there was no place in the inn, and how that kind of mirrors Luke 25:3, where they wrapped him in linen cloth, placed him in a rock-hewn tomb where no one had yet been laid. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I had not made that connection, but that was in my studies actually in the book of Luke. But what we do know is that this was an unexpected place for the Son of God to make his appearance into the world. And isn't that what we've just come to expect? That God shows up in unexpected places and in unexpected ways. So maybe the manger can be a reminder for us to be open to receiving God in all the ways God comes to us in our lives. You just never know where Christ might show up. So we're going to place this on the tree right here. And I wanted to show you the tree. Now I have the tree on a chair, so in a second you'll see the high back part. But I want you to see how we have filled this tree with our Chrismons, the ornaments of Christian symbols, or symbols in Christianity. But we really did. We really did put them on here. And there's so many. Oh. And you were with me, hopefully, as we learned and about and placed all of these. And hopefully I won't knock this off the chair. Well, there's the manger right here. Okay. So today is Christmas Eve 2020, the last day of Advent. Tomorrow begins Christmastide in the church calendar year, or the church liturgical year, excuse me. And Christmastide lasts for 12 days, hence the 12 days of Christmas, and ends on January 6th with Epiphany. I want to thank you for being on this journey with me through the Advent Chrismons. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I learned a lot. And then I was reminded of things that I had known at one time. And I just really appreciate those who were able to join me and who were, left comments or liked it. I hope that you enjoyed this Advent journey too, and that maybe you learned a few things as well. But it has been my joy. So thanks for joining me, and thanks again to Melody Ferguson, who gifted them to our church with her these handmade creations. What a gift of love. So thank you again, Melody. And I just pray you have a meaningful Christmas Eve and a very Merry Christmas time. Thanks again, everybody.